What is happening, YouTube and weight loss warriors? I want to help you get started dieting, and I got some information you need to know right after this. Hey, weight loss warriors, what's going on? It's your boy C-Dub, and I'm back with another video. Guys, everybody wants to know, where do you get started? What do you do? How do you get going? And the first thing I think that is super helpful is understanding a certain thing called your TDEE. I know that's hard to say, TDEE. And what that is your total body energy expenditure. And that basically means how much energy is your body using a day. And that sounds complicated. It's really not. So let's go into the details and figure out what the TDEE is and how it can help you lose weight. So basically what it is it tells you how much your body is doing a day as far as how many calories it's burning. And so, because at the end of the day, calories are just energy and that you're receiving from your food, and every single person is different. Now, I want to stress that there's always people that are a little bit outside of what the norm is, so that could be you. So once you find your TDEE, you're going to have to adjust it after maybe a week of experimenting and seeing what happened in your weight, or maybe 2 weeks of experimenting, saying, okay, well, it's not quite working out. Maybe maybe I'm a little lower, or wow, I'm burning way too much. I'm losing, crazy weight. Now maybe I need to increase it a little. And then over the course of time, as you lose weight, your TDEE is going to change. So you're going to have to be ahead of that and ready for that too. So let's first talk about how you find your TDEE. Well, right before I did this video, just to experiment, I just simply Googled TDEE, and the very first thing that came up, let me look down real quick at it. It was a website, and the website is TDEEcalculator.net. I will drop a link in the description. TDEEcalculator.net. Super easy. It worked out very well when I put it into my little search, and it gave me the information that I needed to know. So basically, they're going to take your age, and you put that in there. They're going to take your weight, your height, and your level of exercise. Now, this is something that I want to talk to you guys about, because the formula is very important that you're just going to do the right thing there. If you go in there and you say, well, I'm this much weight and you're not, or you put your height wrong, or you put your age wrong, obviously if you put your sex wrong, those things are going to make a giant impact as far as what you do and don't do. So don't do that. Be brutally honest down the list. List everything exactly the way it needs to be. And so then when you hit the calculate button, and don't lie on your exercise, guys. If you're doing no exercise, put no exercise. If you're doing moderate exercise, put moderate exercise. All right, guys? I put heavy exercise because I walk every single day, multiple times. I'm getting in at least 15,000 steps, and I'm in the weight room these days. So I figure that ultimately I'm on the heavier side now in my life, but I didn't go to the athlete, because there is an athlete, and I know I'm not that. I know I'm not burning that much energy a day. So ultimately, I put it in, I programmed it, I hit play. So it came back that I'm just looking down here, 3,055 calories a day is what my body at my weight is going to burn. So that is an important number to start with, because if you take away 500 from that, you're going to lose a pound a week if you are metabolically what it says you are. So maybe I'm only 2,800, I'm not 3,000, but that's a starting point for you to kind of look at and say, okay, that's where I start. So what I love about it is it tells you your weekly calories burned, which is 21,388 calories. So if you think about it, I stress this all the time, it isn't about one day of eating. If you overeat, if you undereat the next day, you even it out. And it's over the course of a week that really matters. So if you overate a couple of days and you fasted for an entire day, did not eat for, you had your OMAD meal on Tuesday, you did not eat a thing on Wednesday, you had your OMAD meal on Thursday, that overeating just got canceled out. It doesn't stay. So it's still the energy being used for that week. So I love the fact that it goes into the weekly the weekly information as well. So once you figure out that information, you subtract 500 from it, and that's where I would start, guys. And you could subtract 1,000 from it. I could drop it down and say, okay, 200, 2,000 calories is where I'm going to go, or 1,800 calories is where I'm going to go. But you got to understand that if you do that over the course of a long period of time, you're going to slow down your metabolism. And then when you stop eating at that level, it's going to just jump back even more viciously than before. So you've got to make sure you don't want to go. You never want to way under eat. It's okay to fast a day, but you don't want to under eat on a regular basis. And I think that's what people don't realize. When you fast for a day, it doesn't send your body into this, starvation mode that everybody talks about. So once you figure that out, take 500 from it. Course of a week, that's 1 pound. If you want to take 700 away from it and get a little bit more than a pound, or a pound and a half, 2 pounds, you can get that done. But I recommend you take 500 off and then you exercise 500 off. So now you're losing 2 pounds a week. That's big stuff. But don't drop it way too low, guys. If you're going down, if it says 3,000 and you're eating 1,000 calories a day, you're damaging your body. So you want to be able to manage that, and you also got to understand that this is just a starting point. So this says 3,000 calories. So if I spent 2 weeks and I ate what it recommended here, and I got on the scale and I've gained weight, I've gained a pound over 2 weeks, obviously my rate's a little lower than that. Maybe it's 2,800, maybe it's 2,900. So I can adjust from there, and I can move my rate down and say, okay, this is where I start. One other quick thing. Let's say you're 220 pounds today. You do your little calculation, and it tells you, what your rate is. It says you can have 2,800 calories. So you drop that thing to 2,300. You start plugging away. Next thing you know, a couple of months from now, you're 200 pounds. You have to put it back in, and you have to see what your new rate is, because your metabolism, your energy burn as a smaller person is going to burn less energy. So that rate is constantly changing the farther you go down. That's why eventually you hit maintenance. That's why when people always ask me, what's your goal, C-Dub? Where are you going to stop at? You're 190-ish pounds. Where are you going to stop? Are you going to stop at 180? Are you going to stop at 170? Where are you? You're a pretty muscular guy. How are you going to go all the way down? You can't get down to 160, and they're asking me these questions, and I'm looking at them like, I don't know. Because I really don't know where my body set point will eventually adjust to, but I know it's going to happen. I know my weight loss will eventually plateau, and I'm not going to want to put an effort to make it go lower. And I'm going to be okay with that. I'm going to stay at maintenance there, and within 5 pounds, give or take. If I get higher than that, I'll adjust. But guys, I just wanted to let you know that this TDEE is the start of your weight loss journey if you haven't gotten there already. And if you're already losing weight, you should still figure out your TDEE. Know what it is, reduce it, and then you're going to be okay, guys. We talk about it all the time in the fasting community that, fasting is the answer. Well, fasting does tap into your body fat, 100%, I believe. Fasting does help you with all these other things, 100%, I believe. But you still have to be conscious of what you're putting in your body and the amount of energy you're putting in your body. If I sit down for my one meal and I eat 3,200 calories, my weight is going to go up, period. There's just no other way around it. It doesn't matter if I'm burning fat, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be storing more fat. And therefore, it's going to balance out. Sure, I'm going to be on fat burning part of the day, and sure, I might have some of the benefits of fat burning during the day, but I'm also going to be fat storing once I sit down to eat. So, and that goes for, if you're going to do alternate day fasting and you're eating 6,000 calories, if I'm eating something crazy like that, it's definitely going to affect me. So remember, guys, that's how you figure out your TDEE. Remember, if you're like 3,500 calories, man, that's a lot. Number one, there's going to be a difference between males and females. Number two, I am literally walking for more than 2 hours a day and lifting weights. So if you're not doing those things, your TDEE is going to be lower than mine. So, and you've got to adjust accordingly. So, guys, that's just a tool that I think you can put in your toolbox that can start. I do believe calories in, calories out play a huge role in weight loss. I think one of the beautiful things about OMAD, one of the beautiful things about intermittent fasting, whatever style you're doing, 16-8, warrior diet, so forth and so on, is you're able to control those calories in and calories out very well. I do think there are tons of other benefits for my fasters out there. I got your back, yo. I believe in it too. But what I'm trying to say is, if you're not on top of your calories, they're going to get on top of you. And when I say on top of you, I mean actually on your body. You're going to gain weight. And that's not good. All right, guys, so let me get out of here with that. I do want to state to you guys real quick that I got the goatee look going on now. I went from the beard to the shave face, now to the goatee. Down in the comments, tell me which one you like, guys, because I don't know what my new face is dealing. I'm kind of digging the goatee. I think it's the way to go. But you guys let me know, and maybe that'll impact my decision a little bit. Who knows? But, guys, leave other comments, too, below. You guys are the best in commenting, man. I mean, it's one thing I love about this channel. You guys are definitely down in the comments, man. And I want them blown up again. Hit that like for me, guys. If you haven't already, subscribe. Let's build the Weight Loss Warrior Nation. And, guys, I also wanted to let you know real quick here at the end that 6 Miles Till Supper, another YouTube channel, and she does a fantastic job. I don't know exactly. She lost between 60 and 80, somewhere in there, pounds through OMAD and walking, just like me. So if you haven't checked her channel out, go check it out. But the cool thing is Tuesday, I'm sitting down with her on a Skype. We're going to talk for 30 minutes to an hour. It's going to go up on her channel at some point. I'm going to see if maybe I can use some clips of it on my channel. I don't know the exact, thing that she wants to do there, but I do know that I'm going to be on her channel. So make sure I'm going to let you guys know when that happens. I'll do a video letting you know to go over her channel and check it out. But guys, we got to show some love when I'm on that channel. Show some support in her comment section saying, hey man, so happy to see C-Dub on your channel. I'm going to talk about my whole journey. It's going to be an amazing time. I'm so excited to get down and Skype with her. And I'm so excited to bring you guys some more content. Guys, if you have some video ideas, man, hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what you want me to talk about. So I'm going to get you guys on the next one, man. I appreciate your love and support. Weight Loss Warriors, I am out. Peace.